The state just completed an airport impact study. They looked at all of their airports within the state of Massachusetts, and it's completed by the Massachusetts Aeronautics Division. They completed one in 2014, and this was the update to that impact statement. And really what it does is it provides airports with a tool to see really how they shake out and how their operations and being present within a community, what that means for the community. What is their economic impact in the community? So for Barnstable Airport, you know, we are a significant impact in the community. If you can imagine, when we looked at 2014 numbers, we employed over 2,300 people in the town. Those people in turn go out and they purchase food or they purchase goods and services within the town, so that's the impact that they have on the town as well. So with 2,300 employees and an output of just over $208 million, that's pretty significant for a community. So we just recently received the update that the state has completed. The airport numbers have gone down slightly. We have gone from 2,300 employees to just over 1,700 employees. It's understandable of the downturn that we have seen. The airport itself has gone through some significant changes in the number of passengers that we see coming through the airport and the number of businesses that we see operating at the airport. But I think that we're at the bottom, and I at least hope we're at the bottom, and we're going to see that come back up. The significant change that we witnessed and that really affected the economics of the airport was truly two things. The loss of Island Airlines, which they filed for bankruptcy in December of 2015. That impacted the airport significantly so. We lost a lot of passengers, we lost a lot of employees, jet fuel sales, we also lost people parking out in the parking lot. So that affected us tremendously. You know, and when that happened, the airport had to really look at themselves and say, well, what do we need to do to be able to turn this around? What do we need to do to increase our activity at the airport? And really, it's not an easy answer. There's a lot of steps that the airport really needs to take to turn that around. And I think we have the tools to be able to do that. With the help of the town of Barnstable, you know, we are an enterprise fund. We are a fee-based structure. We need to make our own monies at the airport to be able to support us and our staff and our operations here and to maintain our facilities. So with that being said, we really need to develop a plan of how we're going to do that. Knowing that aviation fluctuates significantly, so we really have to put our eggs in different baskets. So if you remember from this past December, we issued a proposal was put out there for the Kmart Plaza. That's the airport's property, 26 acres that was deeded to the town as long as it stayed in the management of the airport. So that is a way that the airport can make money that's not tied to aviation. But there are other things that we can do. But both Matt Ilya, who is the assistant airport manager, and myself are looking at ways from a business perspective, how do we diversify our revenue stream? And through the help of our airport commission, we were able to come up with goals that are going to be the essence of our business plan. And really there's 4 goals, and within those goals we have a lot of objectives and tasks so that we can look at the airport from strictly a business standpoint and diversify where we're making our revenue. And it's really marching orders for Matt and I to be able to identify new opportunities for the airport and to really, you know, see this airport grow and flourish, because it is a huge economic impact for the town. We're lucky to have an airport in our town. And I really think that it is our duty to make sure that we're leading it in the right direction. We have a lot of things going on at the airport. We're actually very pleased to be able to use this terminal, this beautiful terminal, not only for airport activities, but for our community. You have seen probably oftentimes we have the Cape Cod Young Professionals that operates out of the airport terminal, very successful. Over 900 people attend that event in the fall. So after Cape Cod Young Professionals came to us in their first year, we realized that there's a lot that we can do at this terminal and really open it up to even more community events. We have always had nonprofits use the terminal on a regular basis, but we've expanded that. And I love to see our community be able to use this airport and have yet another location within the town of Barnstable that they can call their own, that it's part of the fabric of the community. So one of the things that we do is, for instance, we have the Cape Cod Concert Band. They practice here. On Monday nights. They like the acoustics of the terminal. They've been doing it for quite some time, and we love having them. Nights that I stay late and work, I'm serenaded by some beautiful music, so it's great. We also have, for the first time ever, we are going to host Cub Scout Troop here at the airport. We're going to have a night at the terminal, kind of like a night at the museum. We're trying to figure out how we can get some of our navigational aids that are downstairs as static displays in the terminal, how they can come to life to make the kids really feel like they're part of the terminal. We'll figure that one out. But that's coming up sometime in April. We also have the Cape Cod Chamber that will be here for a good morning breakfast event. So an opportunity for us to say, hey, these are the airlines that we have at the airport. These are the companies that we have that operate out of here. These are the opportunities that the community has as another alternative to transportation. So it's a chance for us to showcase what's happening at the airport, and that's taking place on April 26th. In May, we have Duffy Healthcare that will have their annual gala here in the terminal. So we're looking forward to that. About 350 people will be present for their annual gala, and we're just happy to support them in that effort. In July, we're going to be part of the Discover Barnstable series, but we have 2 sightings of the airport personnel for those series, July 15th and I think the 21st. We'll be out at Bismore Park, and we'll be showcasing the airport. Our tenants will be joining us to be part of that. So it's really exciting. I'm just glad that everybody's getting involved in their backyard airport. So, you know, don't forget that our summer season is coming up. We have a lot of corporate traffic that uses this airport, and general aviation recreational users as well. But don't forget, this is home to Cape Air, Retrix Shuttle, and in the summertime, JetBlue, seasonal service to JFK. There's a lot of opportunities here. I'd ask that our community look at Hyannis first. Fly today at HYA before you head up to Boston or to Providence.